All right, we thought we'd show a little video here of the gun system as you're receiving it. This is before it goes in the plane, so it's interesting to see. We have in your kit you'll receive these cradles which hold 24 AA batteries, total of 36 volts, and 36 volts is the voltage it takes to run these speakers here. You can see they're big bullhorn speakers. Now, as far as the speakers go, let me show you something. You see the mount there for the holes for the speaker. They're oriented a certain way, and that's why over here I can show you in Dennis's wing. When you glue this mount right here onto your wing spar, we have it marked left and right and top and bottom. You got to make sure that this gets glued in correctly, because these bolts have to line up properly to hold that speaker in the right position. Otherwise it'll be upside down and it won't fit in there correctly. So when you glue that in, make sure you follow our instructions on that. And then back over here,
and there's a plane that's got them mounted. That one's got them mounted in.
Oh yeah, I can show you. Here's another one. Here's a wing right here with them mounted. I can show you how they look when they're in. This is the hatch, the flip down hatch that we put in them that some of you guys are getting. Here's one. Here's a speaker mounted in here, and I think you can see the way that's bolted in there. It has to be in a certain direction, and it's facing the intakes. That's why it has to be in a certain direction, so it faces the intake, so the sound comes out through the intake. And here's the batteries that I was talking about right here, and I'll show you the mounts for those over here. This is what you get, and these get bolted into the wing, and then the Velcro right here
gets sandwiched in those pieces.
Okay, these are sandwiched in, and then the Velcro is underneath the sandwich, and it wraps around and holds these cradles in. And I can show you the holes over here on this one are drilled for those pieces to be bolted in, but they're not in yet. And so it's inside this area here where the batteries are going to be. And then this is the way the gun fairings look when you get them. They're connected in one piece because this gives you the spacing when you drill your holes in your wing. You use that as a guide for the spacing to put them in the right position distance-wise. And then these barrels here are made to hold the bulbs, and these glue in to the back of each one of these. They look like a little top hat when you got them cut out and ready to glue in. And then these will glue right into the barrels that Brian makes.
I got a lot of pictures.
And we have on the thread, you can see pictures of all this assembled. But I thought we'd just make a little video of it while we had this one out to show you what it looks like when you get it. The two speakers and the switch that gets mounted. This is the power switch for the speakers. And then of course this battery here is simulating your receiver battery, which connects. This is a servo driver we use. But this would be your receiver. This wire would go to your receiver, and you'd have a switch on your transmitter to do what we're doing with this servo driver. And then this is the control box for the system, and we just leave this switch on all the time. Tommy puts an on-off switch on it.
This takes care of it.
We just leave it on, and there's a green light that shows it's active. And this switch right here will turn the whole system off anyway, so this is kind of a redundant switch we just leave on. And the plugs are plugs to the lights are very important. You can't reverse polarity on an LED or you blow it up, as some folks have found out. So we're using plugs now that can't be reversed, so you can't do that accidentally. So now let's fire it up, and you'll see the lights and the guns. Pretty loud, and that's one of the speakers in a box. There you go.
That's loud.
Pretty good. And again, 36 volts, 24 AA batteries is what it takes for 36 volts. If you can get a combination of some other type of battery to get to 36 volts, that's fine. But this is what we provide for you.
Yeah, this will.
It works. It's cheap.
It'll last all season.
And these batteries, like Brian says, these batteries right here will last you all season. You'll only have to change those out once a year. There's no recharging, no nothing. The system's kind of a very simple system once you have it installed with the AA batteries. And once a year, of course, in the winter, or if it's down for the season, you want to pull the AA batteries out so they don't.
Make sure they don't corrode with, over the winter.
So we just pull them out. But once a year, new batteries, and you're done for the season. And you can see how loud it is. Anything else you want to add, Brian? This is Brian, by the way, if you want to. He's the electronics
I got this all
genius.
Set up and ready to go.
All right. Okay, well, that's it. And thanks for your support, and we're glad that folks enjoy all this.